everyone, this is Carolina. Welcome to another Seasonal Saturdays. Today I'm bringing you a Gingerbread Gal gift card holder. I went ahead and put PDF templates together, which you can find on my blog. Go ahead and download those and just follow along with this tutorial. Have fun. Let's get started. So I started off with a sheet of 5.5 by 12. And I folded it in half so that you have a 5.5 by 6 piece basically. And this is what you're going to use for your apron. And on my blog, you will find all the PDFs you need, the apron, the little pocket, and the gingerbread gal. So I went ahead and just, like I said, folded and put the apron towards the bottom, making sure I didn't capture the fold, because what you want to do is end up with two pieces, the front and the back side. Went ahead and cut it, and as you can see, oh, and what I did was just use repositional tape to put the pattern down. Just remove that, and then you'll end up with two pieces, the front and the back. Okay, so then to just give it a little bit more decorative edge, I went ahead and used some rickrack and just added to the bottom and along the collar, just to give it a little fun red spurs, I guess. And then just set those aside to work on the pocket. Now the pocket I went ahead and cut out of red textured paper, and again use my repositionable tape and put it down, and then just cut along around it. Ended up with this, and use my white gel pen to add some faux stitching all the way around, simple as just little dashes all the way around the pocket. And that's it for that. Went ahead and figured out which one's my front side. Since they're both the same, it really doesn't matter, but the front of the apron, I'm going to use some liquid adhesive to just glue around the edges of the pocket, making sure that you don't capture the top. So you just want to go around and just, be kind of generous with it, since you're going to be having a gift card coming in and out of it. You obviously don't want it to just come apart. So go ahead and put it down towards the bottom. I've designed the apron so that the gift card fits just in, so you'll have a little bit of space on top, so that's why you want to make sure the pocket's towards the bottom. Now we're going to work on the greeting, and the one I decided to use is a set from our craft lounge called Tag You're It. And what I love about this set is that you have Christmas, you have birthdays, you have everything. So I went ahead and used Season's Greetings, stamped it out with red, punched it out with the different types of punches, and just kind of layered it on top of each other, and then used dimensionals to put it on the apron, actually on the pocket of the apron, as so. And just making sure I center it. I'm going to go ahead and put a bow right on top, so I want to make sure that it's not too high. And then just went ahead and tied a bow ahead of time. Just your basic, just modern bow or regular bow. So you can find all of those bow tutorials here on my YouTube gallery, as well as on my blog. And then that's it. Making sure you don't capture the back, because that's where the gift tag will go in. So I went ahead then and started on the gingerbread gal. Again, it's easier if you just cut out all your patterns ahead of time and then just have it ready for you to just put on whatever colors you want. I went ahead and used creamy caramel for the body, and I'll show you in a little bit how I went ahead and sponged it to make it look a little darker like gingerbread. Cut along the edges again, just making sure to just be right outside of it, and ended up with my gingerbread gal. And then use some sponges and some creamy caramel ink to sponge all the way around, making sure like the edges, you get them a little darker than the rest of the body, but since you are putting an apron on it, you won't get to see the middle. So this is how I left it. And then I put my apron on top, the top of my apron. And what I did here was just use liquid adhesive all the way around the edges. As you can see, I just started on one edge, went all the way around, making sure I capture the rickrack as well, and then just put it down. It's best if you try to align it with the shoulders, and just make sure it's centered so you have good spacing on both sides. Again, I'm just making sure here it's on the shoulders, and I'll come back and fix that bow in a little bit. And then just turned it over and fixed it so it's in the middle. Now the next thing you want to do is the handle. For it, I thought it'd be kind of cute to use a handle to hang on a gift bag if you want, or just around the, on the tree. Totally up to you. double-sided tape to the ribbon, just because, again, it's going to be hung, so you want it to be quite sturdy, and used double-sided tape on the other side. I just kind of eyeballed the handle. I don't really have a measurement. I've done 3 of these and just kind of went with what worked for me. Totally up to you as well. And then just making sure you have enough, on top to kind of clear the head. And just put it down, trimming the little ribbon here a little bit. When I cut it without cutting scissors, it kind of left a little thread. But anyway, so this is how you'll end up with it. Now you want to take the back of the apron that you had cut out earlier, and we're going to go ahead and add glue, same way we did to the front, all the way around, making sure we capture everything. And here's where you kind of want to just align it. I just went from corner to corner, and then again I'm going to go ahead and check the top of the shoulders to make sure those align as well. If for some reason you're off a little bit, just go ahead and trim. It's no big deal. You just trim the excess off, and you'll end up with a perfect little gingerbread person, my little gingerbread gal. So that's it. Now we're going to work on the face. The face was fun. I wanted to give her just a pretty whimsical kind of candy cookie kind of face to it. So I used hearts for the eyes. Just used a regular heart punch, punched out 2 eyes, and you can draw them in if you want. You can use circles, you can use beads, endless, whatever you'd like. For the nose, I used a black bead, put that in the middle. It's like a pearl kind of bead-like thing. And then for the mouth, I went ahead and decided to just draw it in with my Copic. It's, I think, a Copic 100. So went ahead and just did a little smirk on her, and you can do whatever. You can have her laughing out loud, you can have her just simple little laugh like I did, and then that's it for that. Next thing we're going to work on are the little I don't know what, they're icing usually for gingerbread people, so I went ahead and used rickrack. And I'm going to put this piece of this rickrack all around on the arms, and then as well as on each of the legs, so that you'll end up with something like this when you're done. Okay, next I wanted to make her really girly, so I added a little bow to the top to match the little bow I had, or to match the same ribbon that I used for the apron. So it's pretty much the same, made 2 different bows at once, and then just had them ready to glue down. Like that. And all of a sudden she's a girly girl, and I'm just fixing the ribbon here at the bottom a little bit since it got quite handled. I'm going to add pearls to the middle, to just kind of give her a little bit more of a girly thing. And then I thought it would be fun to give her a necklace, because come on, let's face it, who doesn't need a necklace? And my little gingerbread gal does. So you can find this strings of pearls at in the women's section of most of your craft stores. They're pretty accessible. If you don't have that, you can just add a bunch of pearls. And like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and continue the pearls with adding one to the bow at the bottom, and adding one to her hair as well, to the one in her hair, just to kind of finish her off a little bit. And then that's it. Just place your gift card and you're all done. Next, I'm going to show you a couple of variations. You saw this one. I use a craft lounge for this one, and what's great with this set is that it brings birthdays, it brings other sentiments, pretty much anything you'd like to use. And since my mom's birthday's on the 15th, I thought I would use this set. Again, it's called Tag Your It, and I made it into a birthday gingerbread. I always try to give her themed gifts, which she loves. So this was a themed Christmas gift for her, and made her into a little birthday gingerbread gal. And I gave her a Visa gift card with that, so she can buy herself anything she'd like. The other thing I put together was this fun little Christmas themed one with a gift card to Panetta, which is a local bakery around here, and thought it would be perfect with the gingerbread holder. So that's it for me today. I hope you have fun making these. Can't wait to see your take on them. And I will be back next Saturday, which I believe will be my last seasonal Saturday, but I will have to check on that and make sure. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by.